Nick, what do you want?
Michael asked me to drop these off for John.
What is it?
Papers from the farm or something. He needs John to deophthalmize at the clinic.
Fine, I'll make sure he gets it.
Okay. Tomas.
Yeah.
Listen, I know you and me ain't best buddies. You probably think I'm full of it.
Yeah? So?
The other night at the barn, I did not misunderstand Maggie, okay? I wasn't trying to take advantage of her. I didn't try to rape her. Maggie wanted to kiss me. I mean, we wanted to kiss each other. And when you walked in, she just freaked out, and she started lying big time.
I know, Nick.
You do?
Yeah. I believe you.
Oh, Joe. Look, I was just heading out.
Oh, well, that's good, because I'm glad I caught you then. You look great.
What can I do for you?
Well, I didn't get much of a chance to talk to you at Ryan's funeral, so I just wanted to come by and see if you're okay.
I'm fine. I'm totally fine. I mean, there's a lot going on for me right now, but I'm fine.
Fine.
Right. Yeah, thanks for thinking of me, though. It's very sweet of you.
Nothing, huh? I'm always thinking of you.
I'm kind of busy right now. I'm on my way over to Jake's. I have to give him this.
Oh, go ahead. Go. Whoa. You're on your way to Jake's. You mean he's not living here anymore?
All right. Would you just keep your pants on? Jeez. Room service. I didn't order any room service. Just roll this back and...
I ordered it.
What the hell are you doing, Allison?
Here, why don't you tell the maid that we're going to be a little while?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
This is a bad idea, all right?
Well, I just wanted to have a little breakfast with my favorite bachelor.
Well, I don't see any bachelors in this room.
Well, why haven't you gone home to your wife?
Well, now. And I think she'll a bit of breakfast.
No.
What about a cup of tea, dear?
No, thanks, Bridget.
Well, why don't I take the wee one, go into the park? I mean, and then... Well, then we could leave you alone, dear,
Bridget,
for yourself.
no.
That's all
I'm
right.
so sorry. It's just, you know, having you in Kirkland here, it really does help keep my mind off everything. I'm sorry.
Yes, but you see, I just think you need some more distractions. Hmm? Oh, maybe that's Miss Donna. I'll go see.
Good morning, Bridget. Good morning, Victoria.
Grandpa, I'm tired, all right? I really don't want to talk. I don't want to listen, not to you anyway.
I'm not here to talk to you either. I want to hear... I want to see my son.
Mother Superior. She's in unspeakable pain.
Oh, it's a miracle she survived the night. I wish the doctor would hurry.
He's on his way, but the road was flooded. He'll have to wait for the ferry.
How are her injuries?
Quite severe indeed. She's holding on with all of her strength, but there's not much left. I don't know how long she'll be with us. What is it, darling?
The White Knight has seen the challenge and prevailed.
Are you all right?
Yes. Fine. Everything is fine.
You didn't come to bed at all last night.
I know. Something amazing happened to me. I saw Orion.
So bye, Dr. Scholes with Cushland.
Are you saying that Jake moved out?
Yes. For the time being.
So whose idea was that? What, did you give him the old heave-ho?
No. Actually,
I'm sorry, I should not be asking for the gory details.
you're right.
But if you need somebody to listen...
Jake packed his stuff and left. It was our first anniversary, and it made it really hard. But I realized that it was for the best, because now I know what I need. And for the time being, it's not a husband, old or new model. I just need space to figure out what I'm feeling and what I need to do.
You mean, which one of us you want?
At this point, I don't think either one of you should get your hopes up.
Right. Okay. Paulina, look, I just want to say that I think this all sounds great. You know, I mean, you take all the time you need, and it's all going to work out.
Joe, please don't read too much into this. I mean, I didn't come running over to you with the news because I didn't want you to start planning our dream life together.
Hey, come on. Would I do that? What, are you kidding me? However, I do want you to know that I've been checking in to the public schools in this district, and they are terrific.
Joe.
I'm kidding. Relax.
Good. There's still a chance, you know, that Jake and I may get back together.
I know that.
Okay.
Yeah, right. Are you heading over there now, to Jake's?
Yeah, I'm, going over there to give him this.
You want a lift? What the heck, I could walk you to the door. You know, just make sure that everything is on the up and up.
Thanks for the offer, but I don't think a chaperone is necessary.
Okie doke. What's in the box?
It's a watch that Jake gave to Allison.
Allison. Jake's ex-girlfriend, Allison? San Francisco Allison, the heiress with the legs?
Yeah, that'd be the one. She came here to Bay City to try to make up for everything that happened.
You mean to make up for taking advantage of Jake's amnesia and lying about the whole thing and...
Exactly.
Why would she want to do something like that?
It was a fishing expedition.
Did she find out that you and Jake are separated?
I didn't tell her.
Why not?
It's none of her business. Anyhow, she was only here for a day. She's gone back to San Francisco. So good riddance, Allison. Oh, it looks delicious.
Yeah, well, let me tell you something. I just lost my appetite, okay?
I thought you loved Western omelets, Jake. Come on, have a little bite.
No, let me tell you, Allison, you brought the eggs, but I know you got your eye on dessert, okay? I am not going to be your slab of layer cake.
I think you're flattering yourself just a little, Jake.
You know I'm still in love with Paulina. I don't know why you're hanging around.
You know, the question is, why are you living out of a suitcase in a hotel room?
I told you I am here doing business.
That conference call to London ended, what, a day and a half ago, and I haven't seen you running back to your little woman to celebrate your anniversary, have you? No, you've been ordering dinner still for one. Well, Paulina's probably, what, at home with a divorce lawyer.
Paulina is not gonna divorce me. You got that?
Well, maybe she's getting cozy with a handsome detective.
That's
What's his
it.
name?
You're
Joe
out here.
Carlin.
Get out. Get out, Allison. Get out. Get out.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to hurt your feelings. I just wanted to have a last breakfast with you, that's all.
Yeah. I hate long goodbyes, and this is turning into a miniseries, you know?
You want to know the truth? The time that we had together in San Francisco. You mean the world to me, Jake, or at least, I guess that's past tense. Please. Just don't throw me out of here as if our relationship meant nothing. I mean, I know it was short and sweet, but to me it was incredibly sweet.
I cannot believe this. You know, I cannot believe that I let you get to me. And I know there's more, right?
That's right. There is. Remember that company that we bought in Tokyo together?
Yes. Okay. Here's the deal. I'm gonna get decent, and we'll have some breakfast and split the stock, and then you fly west for the winter. Okay? Deal?
I tell you, Rachel, I saw Ryan last night.
You did.
He was here. And he spoke to me.
It was a dream.
I think it was more akin to a vision. Somehow, the fog lifted, and everything made sense.
Darling, we all want to make sense of Ryan's death. And in time.
You don't understand. He told me. He confirmed my suspicions.
Your suspicions about what?
I know who shot Ryan.
I have no idea what to do.
The Belgian waffles look great, but they're fattening.
I wish I had your problems.
I wish I had your appetite, then I'd eat once every 3 days.
I can't even think about food, Pam. Only that I'd eat crow for Tomas right now.
He's still not talking to you?
He hates me. This is the big over.
No way, it's just a fight. You know, the kind where you have to keep the florists and the card shops in business.
And there's not going to be any kissing and making up for Tomas and I really soon.
Maggie, don't you think you're being a little over-dramatic?
No. He gave back everything I ever gave him and Louisa. Everything. And he won't return my phone calls.
Oh. Well, have you thought about popping in at him at the farm?
Yeah, but I'm too scared.
Why?
He might slam the door in my face. Besides, if I can avoid him, then I can fantasize that things aren't as bad as they seem. Plus, there's a lot of bad memories at the farm right now for me.
What do you mean?
Forget it. It's a total bummer. I'm such a mess.
I really feel bad for you.
Can you believe it's come to this? I'm accepting your pity, Pam.
I just can't say I totally get it. Tomas loves you so much.
Correction. He used to love me, Pam. Used to.
So what happened with you guys? What aren't you telling me?
You know, at first I went to punch her lights out. And I heard Maggie tell her side of the story, and I knew that she was lying.
Definitely. Now do you see why I was going psycho?
Anyhow, Nick, Maggie and I are history, so she's all yours.
Oh, wait a second. I'm not after Maggie.
Oh, Nick, come on. You know you've had your eye on her since day one.
All right, you're right. As there's no reason to tiptoe around that one anymore, huh?
I wish you wouldn't.
Okay, I won't. Look, the truth is, I've had it bad for Maggie since day one, and I really didn't care that she was with you.
I can tell.
I'll tell you, man, but after that nightmare at the barn, I got the message loud and clear. Maggie Corey couldn't care less about me, and from the looks of it, she doesn't care about you either. Only thing she's interested in is herself.
Tell me something I don't know.
And the point is, I have no intention of going after her anymore. I mean it. Not after she let people believe that I was trying to rape her. I mean, I don't know what that is, but that little stunt turned me off for good. I mean, I honestly don't want to see her face anymore.
Well, I guess we feel the same way then, huh?
We both still got the scars.
Yeah. They must look as bad as I do.
Yeah, well, I'm not reconsidering, even when this thing heals. Well, guess I'm out of here. Tomas.
Yeah.
Look, you've known Maggie longer than me. What is going on inside her head? I mean, do you feel like you even understand her just a little bit?
I used to, Nick. I used to. Not anymore.
Darling, you said all along it was Justine who killed Ryan.
Yes. Yes. That has been the prevailing theory. And indeed, I subscribe to it myself. More vociferously than most. But not anymore.
Who do you think did it?
I don't think. I know. Ryan's words were crystal clear to me last night.
Whatever they were, it doesn't change the fact that my prints were on that gun.
Rachel, you
Darling,
cannot...
I know. You know that I don't remember. Is this your way of remembering for me?
No,
You
Rachel,
know that I would
no,
never,
I'm...
ever hurt Ryan for any reason whatsoever.
You didn't. You did not hurt my son.
Then who did?
Grant. Grant shot Ryan.
Grant, listen to me now. Don't you dare take that child away from this room.
Of course, Bridget, of course.
I see.
I love you, Kirkland. Daddy has something very sad to tell you. And you may be too young to understand this, but I did something terribly wrong to your Uncle Ryan. And I'm very, very sorry for it. But I did it for you, Kirkland. That's why I lied. I was afraid that you were in danger. And I wanted to make sure that you would be safe so that I wouldn't lose you. Because I love you. You know what? I have something for you. Look at this. I have something for you. Look. His name is Theodore. Now, if Daddy has to leave you, I want you to have Theodore, all right? There. And don't you ever let anyone take him away from you. Please.
Grant shot Ryan.
I'm sure of it. Ryan was sure of it. Look for the mark of Cain, he said.
Darling, it was only a dream.
Look for the man who would not be his brother's keeper. It has to be Grant.
It's too horrible to contemplate.
Don't you see? That's why he's been such a nervous wreck. That's why he's imminently in danger of collapsing, of falling apart.
That's grief.
Grief? Don't be so naive. That's not grief. It's guilt. Old-fashioned guilt. Examine the facts. Now, here is a man who has sabotaged every relationship. He's destroyed a brilliant career whose life had become empty, and then, for the first time, his mother enters his life. Now, this woman represented a figure of, well, a symbol of hope for the man, but how did he react? Now, when her warped nature was revealed, Ryan was standing by, ready to lock her up, but what did he do? He shielded her. He protected her. And so, with nothing to lose, and given the right circumstance,
He kills his own brother.
he did the unthinkable. A sin of biblical proportion. That's what Ryan was telling me. That's what he was telling me.
But, darling, the police have no evidence that points to Grant.
The police? I have no faith, and I'm no longer interested in the local constabulary. No, I shall do the homework on this myself. I've said that all along, haven't I? Yes. Did you see him last night? Did you see him? When Grant was given the information that Ryan forgave him from his deathbed, he went ashen, white as a sheet.
Yes, but certainly if Ryan knew that Grant shot him, he would have said that to Vicky before he died.
Well, then perhaps he just simply ran out of breath. Or he didn't want his final words to be spoken in anger. And then there's the question of Amanda's gun.
Amanda didn't have a gun, that's what she said to Matt.
That's right. That's right, and she also suggested that Grant may have registered the weapon in her name, and there I agree with her.
Yes, but Justine still could have gotten into Grant's suite and taken the gun and used it herself.
No. Grant pulled the trigger. I'm right about this.
What are you going to do?
I shall prove that Grant murdered my beloved son.
So you're just gonna let Tomas get away?
I have no choice.
There must be something you could do. Take a Spanish class.
I could learn to say I'm sorry in Chinese. Nothing would help. Tomas is a lost cause.
Well, you've got to get him to understand that it was a total mistake with Nick. You never really wanted that guy anyway.
Pam, I don't know what I want.
Well, whatever you do, don't date another guy on the rebound. I mean, that is the pits.
Pam, why don't you go throw something on the jukebox? Make it sappy. I'm into feeling sorry for myself today.
You are a sorry puppy.
Thank you.
Okay, kid, what do you want, a soda?
No, I want a job.
We don't hire troublemakers.
Come on, man. Just give me a break on that stuff, will you?
Hey, number one, you got to be 21 in order to serve booze, and besides that, we only hire waitresses.
What about busboys?
No openings.
Nick, wait.
What?
Please don't blow me off like you did at Ryan's funeral.
Okay. And don't accuse me of attempted rape. Sound like a fair trade-off?
Nick, I know you're mad at me.
Congratulations. Hope I haven't made it too obvious for you, Maggie.
But do you know how sorry I am? Nick, please. Can you just try to find some way to forgive me?
Okay, it's official. Our stock is Splitsville, and so it'll be. So, if you hurry, you can catch the noon flight back to San Francisco.
Well, I still have some unfinished business here in Bay City.
Thank you for the omelet, and have a nice life.
I was wondering if you could give me some advice on my finances.
Did you make it fast?
Well, I was thinking of adding an investment to my portfolio. It's a high-risk thing.
We have to be very, very careful because you might get burned.
Well, I don't mind the heat.
So does your broker say?
Is that a new cologne?
Okay, Allison.
Sorry.
That's it. I am gonna get dressed, and when I come back, I want you to be gone, okay?
Jake, you in there? Jake, it's me, Paulina. Jake?
I'm coming. One second. Allison. Hi, Paulina. Jake's just getting dressed. Can I, help you?
Sei quantas histórias se na minha vida y cuántas aún me faltan por vivir. De un sueño despierto, historias de ríos, de extensas y románticas praderas, historias de desiertos. Y cuántas veces vi desde la proa de una barca entre agua y viento.
Did you tie your shoes? Oh. Thank you.
When is Maggie coming over?
Sweetie, listen to me, okay? Maggie's not going to be coming to the farm anymore. Come here, don't be sad.
But I want her to read me my bunny book.
Baby, I'll read you bunny books anytime you want, okay? From now on, Rizzo. From now on, it's just going to be you and me.
What exactly is it you want me to forgive you for, Maggie?
You know what I'm talking about, Nick.
You're so ashamed of what you did. Can't even say the words.
You know what I mean. All the stuff that happened in the barn.
Stuff? Oh, you mean when we were kissing, because we both wanted to. And Tomas walked in on us, and you wanted to cover your butt in front of your boyfriend, so you thought it might be a good idea to start yelling no, and make him think I was trying to rape you? Or maybe it's when you refused to stand up for me in front of your grandmother and John and Charlene, when you lied through your teeth and said how you never came on to me at all, and you never wanted to kiss me in the first place. And we pretty much covered the topic of stuff, Maggie.
Nick, I'm so sorry about all of that. I just wish that you could understand.
Yeah, well, it's gonna be kind of tough, Maggie. Seem a little stupid. I actually thought I could trust you. That we had something in common, you know? When I first got here, I had nobody. And you said you'd be my friend. But you wanted more than that. And you made sure that I wanted the same thing. You hung around and you hung around. And then you make this unbelievable U-turn. And you accuse me of forcing myself on you? Huh? Is that what you mean by understanding? I'll tell you what I understand. You are the most selfish person I've ever met.
Nick, could we just start over again? Try to work things out?
What about Tomas?
What about him?
You saying, you're willing to give him up?
Completely and totally. I don't care about Tomas. I don't care what he thinks. Just gonna tell him that it's over between us, that I want to be with you. And no more games, Nick. I promise.
Wow. That's gonna be a pretty neat trick. You dumping Tomas? Since I already know that he dumped you, Maggie, so why don't you put a sock in it? You're starting to embarrass yourself. Here, I'll make it very easy, very simple, so even you can understand. I want nothing to do with you. I don't want you near me. I don't want you in my face. Got it? Now hit the bricks. Excuse me. There's someone over there that I actually want to be with. How's it going? You good?
What are you doing here, Allison?
Oh, just starting the day with a well-balanced breakfast.
And my husband just happened to be on the menu.
You didn't tell me Jake had checked into a hotel. You can't imagine how surprised I was to find out.
Well, I'm sure it was a fun-filled reunion. Is that why you decided not to go back to San Francisco?
Well, Bay City was a lot more exciting than I thought.
Yeah, it's a regular Sin City.
Well, you didn't think we were... Oh, this is so embarrassing. Paulina, no. The only reason I'm here is because I wanted to say goodbye to Jake.
Goodbye is something you say in a bus station, Allison, not in a hotel room.
Oh, no, I just happened to have a suite down the hall. This is incredibly innocent.
Well, excuse me for saying this, but I think that's a crock.
I told you, I am not lying anymore. It seems like you have a little problem telling the truth. I mean, you didn't tell me you and Jake had separated.
We're not separated. We're just not living together right now.
I heard you broke up on your anniversary. I'm very sorry to hear that.
All right, Allison, I don't need your phony sympathy. You just tell me where Jake is now.
I didn't know that you were showing up here today.
Well, next time I'll give you the heads up so you can clear the room.
I guess I should be going. Well, it was really great to see you, Jake. And I'm really sorry. Paulina. Bye-bye.
Oh, nice, Jake, really. I dropped by your hotel room and you're sitting there trying to put your pants
I don't know
up
how.
with your socialite.
How she tracked me down, but she was one heck of an unwelcome guest.
Don't even say it. What? That's not what it looks like.
It's not, Paulina. Listen, I don't know how she found me, but she just keeps showing up. I mean, what am I supposed to do?
Look, does the phrase "go away" mean anything to you?
Listen, this was a sneak attack, all right? She ambushed me with omelets.
Why is nothing ever your fault, Jake, huh? Why do you always get up in these situations and you sit there entirely innocent and blameless?
Guess I'm just lucky, huh?
Oh, wait a minute. You said she keeps showing up. Does that mean that this isn't the first time she's been here?
You don't. It's not what you... Can we just please forget about Alice?
Oh, I would love to, Jake. But it's a little hard to forget about another woman who's clearly in love with you.
Hey, listen, I'm really sorry about the other night.
That's okay.
It's just that I thought I had something really important to do, but turns out it was nothing.
Yeah, it's funny how priorities can change.
Definitely.
But you will be happy to know that I can sleep your bike ride another time. I mean, anytime.
All right, I'll keep that in mind, but I gotta tell you, I'm not gonna be doing much hanging out till I get a job.
Well, I totally understand. Hey, good luck.
Thanks. I'll see you around.
I look forward to it, Nick.
Darling, even if you're right, if Grant shot Ryan, you still don't have any proof.
I shall find all the proof we need.
What we need is an eyewitness. If only I could remember those events of that evening.
There's an idea.
What?
Yes, of course.
What?
You know, the questioning at the police station was futile. Absurd. They didn't know what they were doing.
What are you thinking?
That you, my dear, you will be the person that will bring Grant Harrison to justice.
Look, I don't want to talk about Allison anymore, okay?
Well, whatever you say, Cupcake.
All right. I'm leaving. Oh, wait, I almost forgot. Your little token of affection for another woman that's been contaminating my purse. To Allison, with sloppy kisses, love Jake the Snake. Now, or should I say Jake the Rabbit?
That was funny, actually. Now, Allison, I think that you're going to come in very handy.
Stanley! Yes, sir? I just heard some great news, and in celebration, how about the cool and refreshing beverage of my choice? What would it be? That would be a soda.
Mr. Carlino.
Allison Van Rowan.
It's nice to see you again, Detective.
I heard you were in town. I thought you went back to Frisco.
I have some unfinished business to take care of. Do you mind if I sit down?
What are you up to, Allison?
Well, I was hoping we could put our heads together. After all, we have a mutual interest.
I can't prove your theory about Grant.
All you have to remember are the events that took place at the trestle.
I've tried doing that for you and for the police, and I just draw a blank.
Yes, I know. And I know how difficult it must be to dredge up that moment, the moment when Ryan was shot. I know how painful that must be for you.
Maybe that's it. Maybe that's it. I'm afraid of remembering.
You'll overcome your fear in the cause of justice.
I'll do whatever you want me to do, darling, but how do you propose to do this?
I don't want you to worry, all right? You mustn't worry. You will have your memory back this day.
Any sign of the doctor?
Miss Ferry was delayed by the fog.
How is she now, sister? Her fever has broken.
Praise be to God.
Still, the pain must be unbearable.
She was horribly maimed. I wonder how it happened. How did she come so far and all alone in this condition?
It was God's will, Mother Superior.
Hope he doesn't take her to heaven before the doctor arrives.
Somehow I think she'll pull through. I just know this woman is a survivor.
How can we be certain?
Only a fierce will to live kept her alive through the night. I think she must be deeply loved. She's using every ounce of strength she has to make her way back to her family.
I'm sure they'll be so relieved to hear she's alive.
You glad I came today? I think you are. Should we put those away? Okay. Hey, you take care of Theodore for me, will you? Someday we'll be together. Just you and me and Theodore. Oh. It's my cue to leave, buddy.
No, that's all right, Grant. You don't have to leave right away.
Thanks.
It seems like you guys are having a good time, so
Yeah, we are.
hang out for a while.
Thank you, Victoria. Did you get some rest?
No, I didn't. I just stop thinking about Ryan. I can't stop thinking about what happened to him. I just still can't believe it.
Neither can I.
I've always seen myself
Hello, this is Patrice Wood. Friends bid farewell to the victim of Friday's hayride tragedy. And women blow the whistle on domestic violence. There's more news ahead on News Channel 10, starting with your first news at 5.